Hello everyone, I hope you're doing amazing. I am going to be using a totally different deck today for the energy forecast for the week. I'm going to be using Yasmin Bolands Moonology. This is another tough love deck. It gives amazing inspirational messages, but it also gives the messages that we need to hear to make changes. And that's kind of what the theme of what Spirit was bringing me around the energy forecast this week was change. Of course, we're in fall, and for us who are blessed to live somewhere where we actually see all 4 seasons, we are noticing it will just take maybe 1 or 2 windstorms before all the leaves are gone and we are in the barren of winter. Luckily, I live in a place, like I look out my window right now and I have evergreens everywhere. So we're lucky to always have the beautiful lush green here in the rainforest in which I live. But it does remind us, of course, that seasons change and we're always changing with the seasons, and letting go and surrendering and trusting the renewal that comes with that surrendering and that letting go. And so there's a lot of change happening in the air. And so Spirit asks us to sit through the discomfort of change, not try to heal it, not try to bypass it, but sit in the discomfort of it. This is something that they had me do this week when I was encountering extreme discomfort in my own life. And they're like, just take a seat and sit in the discomfort. Stop trying to fix everything. You can't fix everything. Just like sit in it and allow it to be for a few minutes so that we can transmute it for you. And so that's been really eye-opening for me this week. And I think that a lot of people are going to be experiencing that. They do take me, this is the win-win card, right? So I love this. This is like Libra, balance, scales. And so they do take me to, the change that you are fearing, whatever this comes up in your life, is a win-win situation. It's not a lose-lose situation. So it's a mindset shift that may need to occur for you to get to that place of it's a win-win. It's not lose-lose. So look at where you are coming up in your changes in your life and what mindset you're choosing to carry, and see if there's like room or flexibility for change when it comes to that. So we got the super moon. We haven't had super moon, I think, since January, but this is like where energies get really intense. Now we know this, the election, I'm recording this on the 5th. We know this. I mean, I was surprised. I was expecting to feel more energy from the election than I am. For me, it's been the Mars confrontation. It's been Mercury miscommunication. It's been like this like flurry of like yuckiness that has come through this week, but it's supercharged, right? So everything's kind of like on steroids right now. So the highs are really high, the lows are really low, and we need to kind of just like ride these ebbs and flows, because when you try to go through a wave, you hit nothing but a wall of resistance, right? Now, I've never been through a wave, but I imagine gravity would be trying to pull you back, and you have no control. That's what kind of Spirit is saying right now. They're like, you don't actually have control right now. So you have no choice but to ride the waves and the ebbs and the flow. They do want you to know that you are safe. This kind of came up a few times this week. It's like, it's so important to know that a lot of people right now are reacting out of a lack of certainty and a lack of safety. And so Spirit is coming through this week to say you are safe. Like, it might feel so uncertain right now, but you need to know that you are safe and you are being surrounded by the world of Spirit and loved and safe, and you matter, right? What you do, what you say, how you act, what you choose matters. It does matter. So they do take me to the void, of course, moon. Again, this is kind of like this, like releasing control around everything. There's this releasing that needs to happen because there's nothing you can do. It's like you have to just stay solo this week is how they make me feel. It's like, just focus on self. Just focus on self. Just focus on your own mindset, your own energy, your own beliefs, your own discomfort. Because sometimes, especially as moms, when we're feeling discomfort, we try to fix everyone else. And like what they're telling me is like, on the void, of course, moon, it's like we don't launch things, we don't plan things, we don't schedule things during this time of the void moon. And so Spirit's just saying, just no plans this week. Don't make any plans. Dream, wish, hope, but don't make any solid plans, because there's big shifts happening in the 3rd week of November. They're making me feel. So we'll see what comes up next week with that. So Another surrender card. So this is kind of spirit coming in to say, you know, it's not up to us to know the path. There's so much divine free will at play right now. And that's what we often forget. We feel like everything's kind of planned for us and everything kind of gets wrapped up in a neat and tidy bow. And spirit is here to say, it doesn't work like that. That is not what is happening here. This is a time of surrender because there's so much divine free will at play. There's so much choices being made and actions being taken by those choices that we can't plan. We can't say for certain this is where we want to go or this is what we want to do. So it's just surrender. And surrender is such a confusing word. It's like, what the hell does surrender mean? I know. It's kind of like this time of inaction, right? So take a bath. Anytime you want to like charge through something or you feel like you need to accomplish something, go take a bath. Sit, soak. I actually might do that right after this, actually, just like go hop in a salt bath because of like the energy. And just do nothing for once. Just do nothing. This is a week that you can like get away with doing nothing. Maybe that's why they had me take the week off. They do say to me, through me, prosperity is coming. Okay, I just hopped on live on my Instagram for an hour and did card readings for folks, and I didn't plan on doing it, but I did do it. And they kept taking me to February as being like this kind of time of expansion, time of light coming in. So do you know that they are making me feel like, is everything going to be better? No, I think we're going to be many years off from that, maybe even a lifetime off from things kind of returning back to normal. It's never going to go back, but they are saying prosperity is ahead. Good things are a-coming. I love that Knocko Bear song. I can feel the good things coming, 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 coming. Like that's like literally the song that I hear. So good. All right, just a couple more here. Oh, I love this. This is a good deck, guys. I'm going to be using this deck more. This is a good one. So this is the work through your fears, right? So again, at a time of inaction, maybe this week, maybe just like acknowledge your fears. Maybe instead of trying to journal through them, you just witness them, observe them. I'm really scared about this right now. This is what is coming up for me when I tap into my internal fear, and just give them some space. Give them a voice, right? You have to speak them though. Write them for sure, but I think you have to speak them. There's something powerful about the voice. So give them some air to breathe. A spirit will lead you to what needs to happen next. You don't need to know the answer before you give your fears over to the energy of spirit. And then the final card is just like, hold your vision. You know what you want out of your life. You know what your dreams are. You know what your bigger aspirations are. Whether you're courageous enough to actually give them a voice or not right now, that doesn't matter. Spirit is just saying, hold the vision. Don't shift and change things because of the discomfort that you might be feeling. Hold the vision. It is coming to you. And there are going to be so many opportunities coming up in the next few months that you'll be able to take like little baby steps towards your higher vision for yourself. So keep holding the vision. Do not lose hope. Do not lose faith. Couple more weeks, we're in Sagittarius season, which is all about optimism and opportunities and learning and studying and sharing. And so there's so much good energy coming, but we just have to kind of get through the next few weeks. So this week you got the messages. Hopefully they resonate, make sense. Hopefully you enjoy them. Share them if you love them. Subscribe if you want more. Leave me a comment. I love seeing how they resonate with you guys if they do. And I just send you the very best this week.